Hi there. Welcome to my views on news. Three news stories. Turkey has issued a statement. Since yesterday, we have been talking about Turkey Somalia uh, defense pact. Somalia has been projecting this agreement since yesterday as if Turkey has come to help for Somalia. Turkey has come to protect Somalia's territorial waters. So we are waiting for response from Ethiopia, Somaliland, and Turkey as well. The agreement has not been made public, by the way, so far. Turkish Foreign Ministry has issued a statement. The statement has been issued to address the concerns of Ethiopia. Ethiopia is mentioned in this statement. Details for you in this video. Secondly, just a few days ago, TPLF celebrated its anniversary. Like at 11, I think it's called. On the 11th of February, TPLF was formed decades ago. So every year on this day, programs are held, programs are organized, and Debrecen, TPLF chairman, was interviewed on this occasion by a pro-TPLF news outlet. Debrecen there leveled some, I would say he passed some very controversial remarks about Tigray interim president Getachew, about Pretoria deal. I don't know why Tigrayan news outlets have not covered this interview of Debrecen. I will tell you. Secondly, Fano fighters are carrying out revenge attacks on ENDF soldiers. Revenge for what happened in Merawi. In Merawi, a few days ago, dozens of people were massacred, allegedly by Ethiopian National Defense Force. Now, several attacks have been carried out on Ethiopian National Defense Force soldiers. Some graphic images are being shared, sent to me as well, showing dead bodies of ENDF soldiers lying at a dam just 2 kilometers away from Merawi. I have details for you. Firstly, viewers, Turkey has issued a statement since yesterday. We have been discussing about Turkey Somalia agreement, maritime security agreement. Is Turkey going to fight Somalia's war against Ethiopia, maybe against Kenya too? That is what was projected by Somali media, you can say. Though when Hassan Sheikh spoke at the parliament yesterday, he said that this agreement was not against any country, and he said it wasn't a defense pact. Rather, it was basically a framework for economic and security cooperation. But Somali activists, journalists, and some members of parliament too, they were speaking as if Turkey had decided to intervene in support of Somalia in Ethiopia-Somalia face. That is, we're waiting for official statement from Ethiopia, Somaliland, and Turkey. Somaliland spoke yesterday. The President Musi Abdi criticized Somalia, saying that MOU with Ethiopia will be implemented no matter what happens. Whether Egypt comes or Turkey, the MOU with Ethiopia will be implemented, and that Somaliland's territorial waters are owned by Somaliland. No one will be allowed to violate Somaliland's maritime borders. Ethiopia is silent. And then came this statement from Turkish Foreign Ministry, which seems to be an assurance to Ethiopia. Will Ethiopia buy this assurance? What is Turkish Foreign Ministry saying? Turkish Foreign Ministry said that the agreement reached with Somalia was reached on the 8th of February. And this agreement basically aims at combating terrorism and piracy. And secondly, Turkey will give military and financial support to Somalia's forces, especially Somalia's navy. No mention that Turkey would protect Somalia's maritime borders. No mention that Somalia, no mention that Turkey would protect Somalia's territorial borders, territorial waters. And then the statement specifically mentions Ethiopia. It says that this agreement with Somalia is not linked to sorry is not linked to ongoing disagreement between Ethiopia and Somalia. And lastly, Turkey says that Ethiopia is a very valuable economic, military, and economic, military, and trade partner for Turkey. So Ethiopia matters a lot for Turkey. So Turkey is trying to dispel rumors that it is going to fight Somalia's war against Ethiopia, or that it will stop Ethiopia's Somali land embargo. Now, this is official position of Turkey. We don't know what has been agreed between Turkey and Somalia behind closed doors. Agreement has not been made public. Turkey will definitely benefit from this agreement. It will get 30% of Somalia's undersea resources. And if Turkey does not protect Somalia's territorial waters and Ethiopia implements the MOU with Somaliland, Ethiopia recognizes Somaliland as a country, then what will Somalia benefit from this agreement with Turkey? Obviously, Turkey will train, arm Somalia's navy, but Somalia won't be able to stop Ethiopia because training and arming of navy will take years. We don't know what has been agreed behind the scenes, but Turkey seems to be assuring Ethiopia that it is not going to confront Ethiopia. Now, Somalia should explain what is this agreement about. If this agreement has not been signed to stop Ethiopia from setting foot in Somaliland, then why is Somalia giving 30% of its underwater wealth to Turkey? Somalia maybe could have gotten a better deal from some other country. These are questions which Hassan Sheikh's government will have to answer. Maybe Turkey and Somalia have made they have reached some understandings behind the scenes, but they don't want to make understandings public. Like Ethiopia has agreed to recognize Somalia as a country, but it never officially says that. It says that it will make assessment about this issue. But Musi Abdi clearly says that Ethiopia has given this assurance to Somaliland that Ethiopia would recognize Somaliland as a country. So maybe this is Turkey's official position. But what will Turkey actually do if Ethiopia implements MOU with Somaliland? That remains to be seen. Secondly, was controversial remarks passed by TPLF chairman Debretsion Gebremichael, showing that still tensions are there between TPLF and Tigray interim government. TPLF chairman was interviewed by Voyne TV 3 days ago. The news outlet is a pro-TPLF news outlet, and the interview was aired on the occasion of 11th of February celebrations. On the 11th of February, TPLF was formed. That is why, decades ago, that is why on this day, celebrations are held, programs are organized. Debretsion criticized Pretoria deal in his interview. He said that Pretoria was not signed by TPLF. Not a single member of TPLF signed Pretoria, which is not true, by the way. Because Getachew signed Pretoria deal, if I am not wrong. Getachew is TPLF's executive committee member. But the Bratzian says no one from TPLF signed Pretoria. And secondly, said that the big concessions made by negotiators from Tigray are surprising, and that these concessions led to splits within TPLF. Concessions like formation of transitional government, demobilization of Tigray fighters. These concessions made divisions, created division within TPLF. People raised questions. And then when Debretsion was proposed as interim president, it was rejected by the Prime Minister of Ethiopia, but PM Abiy agreed to Getachew's name. So Debretsion implied that maybe Getachew was in some secret alliance with the PM of Ethiopia. And secondly, said that the action taken by Tigray interim government to stop a meeting of TPLF workers in Mekelle created more divisions within the TPLF. These are very serious allegations. Now, is TPLF distancing itself from Pretoria? I think the main issue is restoration of TPLF's political status. TPLF wants to be eligible to contest elections in Tehran. It does not want this interim government to go on forever. It wants its party to be fully in control in Tehran. So far, we don't know when election will be held. What is the tenure of interim government? No one knows. Getachew is backed by PM Abiy, and that is why TPLF is worried that maybe Getachew and Abiy could try to install PP here and sideline TPL. That is why Debretsion, I think, gave this interview. Tigrayan news outlets are missing some very important controversial remarks passed by Debretsion Gebremichael, showing that still Tigray leaders are not on one page. Tigray interim government leaders, TPLF, military, they have had long discussions, but it seems that there are still unresolved issues. Lastly, viewers, revenge attacks by Fano fighters on Ethiopian military continuing in different parts of the Amhara region, especially close to Merawi. In Merawi, a few days ago, dozens of people were killed allegedly by Ethiopian military in house-to-house searches. Merawi is a town not far away from Bahirdar, regional capital of Amhara region. International media, human rights organizations, they have confirmed that people were massacred on the streets of Merawi. And after that, Fano fighters carried out several attacks on Ethiopian National Defense Force soldiers in the vicinity of Merawi. Pictures are being shared, graphic pictures showing dead bodies of ENDF soldiers lying on a dam close to Merawi. Koga Irrigation Dam is around 2 kilometers away from Merawi, and dead bodies of ENDF soldiers have been found there close to this dam. I can send these pictures by mail if someone, especially members. If members want to see the pictures, they can contact me by email. I can send them these pictures because members have special privileges, special rights too. They pay to be members, so they can contact me by email. I can share with them these pictures. And in other parts of Amhara region as well, some revenge attacks have been carried out by Fano fighters on Ethiopian National Defense Force. They want to stop ENDF from repeating such a massacre. That is why these attacks are being carried out. It's difficult to say how many ENDF soldiers have been killed in these attacks in the last few days after Meravi, but several attacks have been carried out. All were revenge attacks. Main target was ENDF, that ENDF soldiers should be killed as many as possible as a revenge for Meravi massacre. Thanks for watching.